PAN Minimeter-2. This video first shows a brief overview, followed by the function and operation in detail. This popular multimeter is the perfect choice for DIY users and professionals with a wide range of measurement functions in a compact and robust housing. It offers many useful features for convenient work, including a flashlight, backlight, holders for test probes, a separate battery compartment, True RMS measurement, an analog bar graph, data hold, and auto off. On the back there is a fold-out stand. This allows the device to be positioned for easier reading. Function overview. Non-contact voltage detection. Single pole phase test. DC voltage. AC voltage. DC current. Resistance. Audible continuity test. Diode test. Function and operation in detail. Initial setup. You need two AAA batteries and a Phillips screwdriver. Fold out the stand, loosen the screw with the screwdriver, and remove the battery compartment cover. Insert the batteries and make sure the polarity is correct, meaning plus and minus. Once the batteries are inserted, place the stand back, tighten the screw, and close the stand. Your measuring device is now ready for use. Function. Non-contact voltage detection, NCV. Switch on your measuring device and activate the display backlight if needed. Turn the rotary switch to the NCV position. Move the sensor on the top of the device close to a live conductor. The device indicates the signal strength visually and acoustically in 4 levels. Single pole phase test, live. Turn the rotary switch to the live position. Insert only the red test lead into the right multifunction socket. Touch a live conductor with the test probe. At the phase, a visual and acoustic indication appears. If no voltage is present, there is no indication. DC voltage. To measure the voltage of a 1.5 volt battery, select the next higher measuring range, 4 volt DC. Insert the red test lead into the right multifunction socket and the black test lead into the middle COM socket. Contact both poles of a battery to measure the battery voltage. With a 9 volt block battery, the display shows OL. This means overload because the battery voltage exceeds the measuring range of 4 volt. To measure 9 volt, select the next higher measuring range of 40 volt and contact both poles of the battery again. The same method applies to a 12 volt car battery. Touch the poles of the battery with the test probes. If the probes are reversed, a negative value will be displayed. AC voltage. To measure 230 volt, select the next higher measuring range of 400 volt. Insert the red test lead into the right multifunction socket and the black test lead into the middle COM socket. Insert the probes into the socket outlet. The display shows approximately 230 volt. DC current. To measure the current flow through a lamp, set the rotary switch to a current measuring range with a suitable current value. If unsure, select the largest measuring range, in this case 10 ampere. Insert the red test lead into the left socket and the black test lead into the COM socket. Place the red probe at the switch and the black probe at the lamp. Resistance. Example, car lamp. To measure the resistance of a lamp, set the rotary switch to one of the measuring ranges marked with the omega symbol. Insert the red test lead into the right multifunction socket and the black test lead into the middle COM socket. To measure resistance, touch both connection contacts of the lamp with the probes. Audible continuity test. Example, fuse. To check the continuity of a fuse, set the rotary switch to the continuity test function. Insert the red test lead into the right multifunction socket and the black test lead into the middle COM socket. Touch both poles of the fuse with the probes. If the resistance is below 50 ohm, the beep indicates that the fuse is intact. Diode test. Example, circuit board. Switch on the measuring device and activate the backlight if needed. To check the function of a diode, set the rotary switch to the diode test function. Insert the red test lead into the right multifunction socket and the black test lead into the middle COM socket. Touch both poles of the diode with the probes. In reverse direction, the device shows OL for overload. This means infinitely high resistance. In forward direction, the device displays the forward voltage of the diode. PAN control. Measuring and testing instrument since 1986.